Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are finally looking at the end being in sight for this crusade. We're currently almost at 70% in terms of war score, and our allies are landing over here. We have massive numerical advantage here, currently, anyway. Yeah, we have a numerical advantage, but it's only massive in this location. They're currently a bit spread out, but we're just walking in, killing these couple of troops right here. It's not like that's going to make us very much in terms of war score. Most of our gains right now are via ticking war score. Old vitalism, huh? Not a fan of this. Not a fan of that at all. However, that is something that we can do later on, is deal with that. I do see a fair number of Crusaders up here landing in Skane, so we're definitely going to have to look at doing something about that. We're at 72% war score right now. We're currently parked exactly where they'd like to land. I'm going to actually move away from there and see if we can bait them into landing there. So we'll move over to, like, Ratzeburg. Because it seems like the AI really likes to do a naval invasion of Rana, so we're going to see if we can bait them into doing that. Maybe we can. No secrets? Keep looking. I really want secrets. Okay, they're attacking over here. That is fine. We're going to make our way up over this direction. That's a 10k stack. I like it. This is pretty great. They're discovering the error of their ways right now. We're going in. Hopefully our allies follow. I was going to say we're going to hold off on it, but no, we'll just wait for the allies to come in. The allies are definitely coming in. Right? The allies are coming in? Yeah, the allies are coming in. Perfect. There's going to be another big chunk of war score here. Wonderful. Okay, so that puts us up to 79%. Oh, we don't have a commander. We should probably have a commander. There we go. So we did kill about 3,000 of their troops there, and they are currently backing off a little bit. We're up to 80% war score. And I was hoping that we would catch this little force, but maybe we still can. Yeah, looks like we can. These guys are regrouping. That's fine. We actually only got one troop. Wonderful. Okay. We're going to come up over here. We just... Hang on a moment. Our brother just died. What did he die from? Complications from a failed treatment. Okay. Well, that gets us Warmia. That was something that we were looking for, so I will happily accept this. Now, we can't really... It looks like he actually did some upgrading in here. Okay, good job, dead brother. Good thing we got all of these started. Okay. Yeah, I like it. That gives us a pretty sizable chunk of extra soldiers, actually. And this is what we really need, more than anything, is to put our personal realm back together so that we have real, actual troop numbers. These guys are mounting onto boats. They're actually leaving as we speak, and we don't catch them. There's a dangerous faction here. Once again, I don't know why it tells us this when they can send an ultimatum, rather than before when we can actually do something about it. There's a King of Hungary here, though. Let's create an alliance. It will, but not with the King of Hungary, which is who I would want the alliance to be with. Okay. The question is, he is the faction holder. What's he upset about? He's not on the council. And that's a big part of it, actually. He wants to be on the council. He's also 64, so he's going to die relatively soon. What is he good at? Stewardship. We're actually going to make him be our court chaplain. He's terrible at it, but he's going to die soon, and it'll make him happy. And that was the only one that wasn't held by a powerful vassal other than the Spy Master, and I want to keep the Spy Master there for now. So the question is, what did that bring his opinion to? -17. -17. Now, he is currently defending against a Princess of Hungary. Okay. Why else doesn't he like us? Foreign culture group. Fair enough. Not rightful liege. Fair enough. Short reign. Fair enough. All of those things would be overcomeable. Is there anybody here that we can pull out of this faction? Like, actually, she would be strong enough that if we pull her out of the faction, they're no longer sufficiently strong to make their demands. You have a spouse. Of course you do. Let's see. All of these have a spouse. Are you landed? You're not landed. And you have a spouse. Okay. And you have a betrothed. Okay. Technically, the Queen of Estonia would be good enough as well. All she has is daughters. The son is already betrothed. This guy is unlanded. So I'm wondering if this marriage arrangement might create an alliance? No, it will not. Okay. It absolutely will not. So how do we want to handle this? How many troops do these guys actually have? Is the question. 2K. That's really not that threatening. Yeah, that really isn't that threatening. I would love to replace this guy, but right now is not the time to do that. This faction here is also a bit of an issue. The King of Great Moravia. I mean, this one is something that we could probably handle, or almost certainly handle. And I think we could handle this one too. Hypothetically. He still won't accept this. Because it belongs to his de jure, which I don't understand because he's a count. And he doesn't even have a claim on the duchy. Very strange. Regardless, the bigger reason why he's not into this is his opinion of us. If we were to send him a gift, how much opinion would that be? 15 for 112? Yikes, not worth. We could demand a conversion of him. He might accept that. And if he did, he wants 95 gold to convert. Sure. Okay. 50 gold for the sway scheme. No. I'm not going to do that. Oh, hey. That faction disbanded. I guess just putting him on the council was enough to make him happy. I like it. We do need to ransom some of these prisoners, sadly. We need the cash. Okay, so we're good for now. Like I said, I feel like we can take this faction. This guy's on the council. So there is that. We could actually demand that he convert. And I think I'm going to do that. He would, for 95 gold. I'll accept that. That's only one of these ransoms. Okay, so our marshal is pressing a claim on the throne. What a jerk. The claims are entirely fabricated. Okay, so now there's that faction going to be created against us, but he actually hasn't created a faction currently. So that's good. No one can press their claim right now. Okay, there's that faction created. Now he's the only member, currently. That will likely change. However, look at this. So, about that claim you created, buddy. Guess what? It doesn't matter. Because we're allied now. Wonderful. Okay. So we have a son who's our player heir, and we have this daughter who is getting rid of this faction. This guy should no longer be capable of joining factions, yeah, so he'll disband his faction. Perfect. Okay. Crusaders are busily crusading over in this region. I kind of want to come after them. See if we can chase them down a little bit. We're at plus 84 right now. We can't enforce demands just yet. This is a 21-year-long crusade, which is insane. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, they are walking in on us, and our allies are going the other way. They're chasing this stack. That's actually a problem. We're locked in here. Allies are coming back. It's too late. We're gonna get out of here as soon as we can. We can't retreat yet, but now we can. Later, nerds. Just needed to wait for our allies to actually, you know, be up here. They didn't follow us. That was my own fault. Okay. So the Crusaders are now going to make their way over here. That's fine. Oh, hello. No, I want that. I want that to be found. I still want to revoke this guy's title. And sneeze, apparently. Oh, hang on a moment. Why did we just lose our held objectives war score? I have no idea why we lost our held objectives war score. Regardless, our allies are moving up. These guys are moving into the water. We should get back our war score pretty soon, I think. Perhaps once these guys leave. Is there a siege happening? Not Crusaders. Okay, we're going to come up over this way. We have allies in the area. We're going to fight these guys off. Hopefully that'll bring back our held objectives ticking war score. That would be nice. Come on, allies. Get in there. There we go. Fantastic. We'll get these guys out of there. Then we're going to fight these guys. You know, the thing is, we would be at 100% war score if that ticking war score hadn't have just disappeared for no reason. We 100% would be there. I don't understand why this just appears and disappears, the ticking war score. It seems like a bug. I don't know. It seems like it's not intentional. Hang on a moment. Why do we hold this county? Oh yeah, we inherited that. I want to grant this to just some random guy. Okay. Because I don't want to hold this barony, personally. I want to hold these over here. I really want to be able to get this guy out of here. That'd be nice. Oh, hey, look at that. Some of our ticking war score came back, but not all of it. I don't know. It's very confusing. We're going to make our way over this way, see if our allies follow us this time. We're at 87% currently. I'd like to come up here and attack these guys if we can. We're going to only get 62 of them, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Now we're going to come over here and attack there. Yeah, if our ticking war score hadn't have disappeared there and then come back at a lower number, we 100% would have had the war over by now. Makes me sad. That's okay, though. This is all getting us additional war score. Betrothed can marry, and we are absolutely going to have this happen. Right? This guy's vastly inferior. But I wouldn't... this guy's not powerful. This is our sister. Well, we already set it up, so I'll just assume that I knew what I was doing previously. And that I had a good reason for that. Okay, so that's more battles being won. Do you want to check in over here? Yeah, that looks good. We're currently at 91% war score. This war really should have been over by now. Actually, I want to turn around. I want to let these guys go. This is where the battle is. Our glory is now widely known. That's nice. Going to give us more opinion that way. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that level of fame does. Yeah, secular opinion. Wonderful. Well, we'll see if we can catch these guys down in this region over here. Where are our allies? Our allies are chasing up here. So we can't actually chase this. We can't fight these guys just yet. Well, we might be able to pull it off, but it's risky. It's very risky. We need to wait for our allies to come down. They're up in Denmark. This is interesting. They're cutting out a big section of them there. These guys are taking attrition. There's a faction created against us. That's expected. Let's go in here. I think we're okay to do this. And we're going to grab Ergelt. There we go. We're making some money currently. That's nice. We caught a small amount of these troops. And this is what we want to do. We want to just keep catching out small portions of these if we can. Let's get in there. I think we actually caught this major portion. Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. Fantastic. This should get us to 100% war score, I think. Or 99, maybe? That didn't get us any war score. Oh my. Okay. Well, our ticking war score is going up regardless. I kind of want to disband our army. We're 98%. Our allies can finish this off. I want to be making cash money right now. So which of these... Tourney troubles. This guy would become our nemesis. He is a treacherous villain. Prussia could become our friend. He's already a friend. Or we could just lose 13 stress. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're at 99%. At long last, this crusade is about to be over. Yes, give me his secret. Ah. Let's go ahead and spread scandalous rumors that will plague him for years. We'll see how that ends up playing out. There must be something there. Rumors have been rejected, but we covered our tracks, so we're all good. We just need one more ticking war score here. And there it is. The pitiful soldiers of St. George were no match to our warriors. That was difficult. Not because that specific war was difficult, but because we had so many external and internal issues all at the same time. Now, fascinating. I want to arrange a betrothal here, if we can. That would be funny. It doesn't appear that we can currently, so we'll have to come back to that. But I would love to get an alliance with the Byzantines. Now, as our Chancellor, I do think this powerful vassal with less diplomacy skill is worthwhile right now, so we'll go for that. And let's start working on fabricating a claim on Zambia. Join these guys as an attacker? I accept. I will not show up. We're in this just for the war profiteer. Excellent. So we're going to get some cash and hopefully get some of this upgraded. I'm wondering what our status on battlements is. We're about 4 years away. Okay. Good to know. We do need, eventually, to construct a holding here, and it'll be a city holding, for sure. And then we need actually 3 more holdings constructed. It would be a barony, a temple, and a city. Not necessarily in those locations, but something along those lines. Any super dangerous factions? Not currently. And the longer we are alive, which we're only 25, the longer we're alive, the better off we'll be in terms of factionalism. Part of the reason why we had so much issues with factionalism in the last little bit is because we had a rapid succession of ruler deaths, which was unfortunate. But that's not going to happen now unless we're murdered, I suppose. So that's great. We do have 2 prisoners that we can ransom, and we absolutely should. There we go. Wonderful. Give me something on this guy. We gotta get something on him. He now has a 14% chance of accepting this. We could bribe him. But that's not very much. He's not very motivated that way. I think we're just going to switch over to swaying him. That does gain us 35 stress, but we're going to go for it. We can ransom this guy, and so we shall. We can demand payment from this countess. And I think we'll do that too. Excellent. And then let's work on constructing that city holding over here. Fantastic. And then we'll grab Zambia soon enough. We can create some titles. That is true. That's a lot of duchies. But I'm far more interested in getting our capital duchy put together and upgraded here. We are working on our development, and we did get our control back up in our capital county, so that's great. And a white piece. Okay, sounds good. We'll happily accept that. Well, actually not so happily, because we're no longer getting that 10% bonus to our income. I never had any intention, though, of taking that war on. That was never, ever going to happen. So, I do want to potentially think about switching our succession laws. We could go over to hereditary rule and heraldry. Right. We're lacking a bunch of innovations. I think we'll just have to sit on Confederate partition for a little while. We have royal prerogative, but we need hereditary rule. We could bump it back up to High Crown Authority once we can again in 15 years. And that would probably be worthwhile doing. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time when we continue working on our capital duchy.